Arsene Wenger, don't you dare play a back three. Because if you play a back three, City will get that ass for thee. Don't play a back three. Please don't. Wenger needs to be very careful here. Because I think he's getting like slightly excited. And I think he got slightly overexcited based off going to a back three and beating Middlesbrough. Yeah, that's Middlesbrough. Who are 19th. So don't play a back three against the speed of Sterling and Leroy Sané. Don't do it. Because these are top players. And for me, Leroy Sané has actually been one of the most underrated players. I think there's a strong argument for him to have been in the PFA team of the year because Sané, in every single game I've seen him in, has been devilishly effective. Forget this. I punched myself in the face. That's why I have this red thing. So don't let it confuse you. Yes. Okay. Self-harm. This is not fun. City. Man City are the favourites for this game. They're the better team. They're the team that are better informed. They've been playing a lot better than Arsenal. And they will feel confident, especially with the occasion of Wembley as well. This is the first time that Guardiola will be a coach at Wembley. Although, remember, he won the Champions League at Wembley as a player for Barcelona. Company is huge for City. It is huge for him getting back into the because I think they need the experience and the defensive solidity that Company gives them. For Arsenal, Sanchez is the key. Yes, Ozil will be important to get in key spaces. And if you can get into key spaces, he can then be the playmaker that we know that he can be. We know that we can't get Ozil to tackle or do the rudimentary hardcore work in midfield. This is a back and forth that me and Kadim go between it because Kadim, as he tells me, that look, Ozil is a flair player. He's a playmaker. He's not a rough and tumble tackler, midfielder. Fair enough. But Ozil needs to do the work to get himself in dangerous spaces. So he needs to keep on moving and be smart in his movements. And players like Sanchez, Xhaka, so forth, need to try and find him in those pockets that he picks up because that will be the key in how Arsenal could unlock City. Remember, City, defensively, they're still edgy. Though Company is a huge boost to have in defense, but this is still a guy coming back from injury, so they can still exploit his lack of match fitness, sharpness. But I may have sang, I may have jokes, but I'm actually being very serious right now. Wenger, don't play a back three in an FA Cup semi-final against Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané will slaughter you. Leroy Sané's speed will completely slaughter you. It would be the dumbest, thickest thing that Wenger could do if he plays a back three in an FA Cup semi-final. I repeat, Middlesbrough are 19th. They're packing their bags and preparing for life in Division 1. Manchester City are a team in the top 4, and they have one of the quickest, fastest, smartest, and most effective attackers in Leroy Sané. Don't play back three against them, unless somehow you've cloned Bonucci, Barzagli, and Chiellini. I do believe that this is actually going to be a game similar to the Tottenham-Chelsea game, which was a very exciting game. I think this could definitely be back and forth. For Arsenal, it's about Sanchez. That is the key. If Sanchez plays well, has one of his big games, that is how Arsenal can beat Man City. But let's be real. Arsenal not beating Man City. No. Because again, I believe Wenger will try and go for a back three. I don't think he will, but I'm fearful that he probably might. And with the likes of De Bruyne and just how City play, City will rip Arsenal to shreds. I'm not going to say lubrication. I have too much respect for Arsenal to say a lubrication because I think Arsenal because it's the FA Cup and they always rise to the FA Cup, they're not going to get beat like that. But what I would say is this. I'm going to say 3-2. I'm going to say 3-2 to Man City. Man City will win this game 3-2. I think I see G's in this game, but I see this game being up in 90 minutes, and I look at how many chances that Arsenal gave up against Middlesbrough, and I do see something similar happening in this. So I'm going to say, 3-2 to Man City. You know, De Bruyne, Aguero, just Leroy Sané is going to be key. I think Fernandinho is going to wreak havoc in midfield, and I think he will win the midfield battle. Company in defense is a massive accentuation for them. And you know what? For Arsenal, man, the Ziyech has to rise. I know Ziyech, you need to flipping play make. What are you brought here for if you're not going to make plays? That's what a playmaker does. You make plays. So if you're not going to make plays, because Ches can't do everything by himself. Giroud is a damn target man. So Arsenal's other players, apart from chances, have to be playing at a higher technical level. Because if they leave it all down to Ches, that will not be enough to win this game. We'll see what happens. We'll try and post-match analysis straight after the game. And remember, my Q&A will be next Friday. Head to the website. On the top left-hand corner, click email me, and email me whatever question you want. Any question you want for the swag boy. And I will answer it on next Friday's Q&A. This Friday's Q&A was cool. I'll answer it on the next Friday's Q&A. Stay true, and please, I am begging you, stay black.